Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our playthrough of Encased, the sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG game. Yes, where I have gone around and gathered up the loot. The loot has been acquired. These are all good things. However, I have learnt some more. We'll chat to this fella first, and then I'll tell you what I've learnt later. Let's just have a quick goosey. Okay. So, a lean, dark-skinned silver with hard hair and a huge cigar between his teeth is sitting in front of you. With hard hair? I just don't... Hard hair? As you approach him, he gives you a... a trickish grin, and slowly raises a hand with widespread fingers above the table. Something really weird happened. All the paper clips, pencils, spread toothpicks, and all other kinds of little bits of trash that were just lying on the table soar up and hang in the air. The silver's coloured badge reads Amindra Minhana? I don't know. Sci instructor. Does it as well. Freezing, looking in astonishment at the soaring objects. Screw up your face. Skeptically, you can't be fooled by parlour tricks. Approach the table calmly, as if nothing is happening. No, freeze and look astonished at the soaring objects. The silver trials with laughter. He likes your reaction. The objects that had been soaring fall back onto the table with a muffled noise. Give me your hand, he demands, and before you can answer, grabs your hand with his strong brown fingers. Andrea? Ooh. Andre gropes your hand with a curious expression. Do you practice? Bells, bulbs, brushing mugs off of table, huh? Ask what he means. The silver takes a pull on his cigar and with a self-important air lets out a puff of smoke. Psyniscience. It's a gift for all of us. The forefathers got off and they're gone. Only the dome remains, and this, the Psyniscience, he tips back in his armchair, puffing his cigar. The toothpicks spread all over the table start to move and soar up slowly. Min Hamai? Min Hamai? spreads out his brown hand. The toothpicks are soaring around his head like a... I don't know. I don't know. Nope, no idea. The scientists say people have a characteristic called the Psi. You have it, I have it, everyone does. Your Psi is big. You got talent. The Psi is small, no talent. You'll be getting light from a cigar. Hang on. You'll be getting light from a cigar, lighter all your life. Ask him to teach you how to use your Psi skill. Whatever the hell his name is, gestures you to approach the table. That's easy. Can you clean a rifle? Tie shoelaces? It's the same here. You learn in the same way. The same talent is required. He takes off a body-coloured glove so thin that you notice it only now. Look, that's a glove, right? But this is not a simple glove. This is a holy Mamma Mia glove. Excuse me? It takes the energy from your coconut, your Psi, and whoop, concentrates it. The silver opens a drawer and takes out another glove. Smelling of iron and talc. Here you go. I've got more. Ask him to show you some tricks. He spreads out his hand, good-natured, as if saying, "You're welcome." The toothpicks on the table come into motion, forming an improper word. The silver laughs loudly. Pleased with his own joke, the cigar falls off his mouth. It floats in the air, dropping the weightless ash. Ask him to tell you about Psi and how it started. The silver pulls on his cigar and with self-important air lets out a puff. Oh. Okay. So that's cool. So Psi damage 1 to 2, crit modifier. So this is one thing about the game. This is one thing about the game I wish it would tell you a bit more. Huh. I was actually wondering why in my playthrough I'm so powerful. And now I know. It's that bloody helmet. It's that helmet. That's why I'm so damn powerful. Yeah, so the glove doesn't actually add anything. The other thing is it doesn't tell you anything, which is kind of sad. Oh. Mild hunger gives you initiative? Oh. Oh. That's kind of interesting. I didn't realise that. Okay. So yeah, also sleeping inside the base is probably better for you, but it's still not good. I don't recommend sleeping that often unless you are in the base and next to the canteen. Oh, it's costly. So right, what have I learnt? Really quickly, this is just a prelog. All of what we're doing now is just a prelog. The prelog of the game is not fully flushed out. There are still bits that are odd, and like you can tell, it needs more polish, basically. Once you leave the pre-log area, the bugs come pretty thick and fast. I won't lie, it's not ridiculous because it's very early access. But yeah, the pre-log bit is all fine. There are a few bugs, but for the most part, the game works perfectly, like really well. There's just a few bits here and there where you can clearly tell. Oh, do I not have any medicine? Ooh. That you can clearly tell that something's, not quite right. But apart from that, yeah, apart from that, the game works well. It's quite stable. As long as you stay in the... Like, I haven't had to reset the game since... I haven't had to restart the game, except from when I went out into the world map. And there are a few hours worth of gameplay just in here, so I can't actually tell everyone to go out and get the game, sadly, because it needs more polished. It's not finished yet. It needs a few more bits. But if you like the prelog, if you like what you see here, then by all means use this as an excuse to go out and get it. But just to point out here and now that I know, yeah, the game is not finished. Once you leave this place, it gets a little bit very early. A very noticeable early access, if that makes sense. We're going to take all of this stuff. And then... do you know what? No, just go in the boxes. Just see what's in the... in the boxes. I will take that for now, because I probably will make a load of lockpicks. They are quite useful. Very nice. Ooh, glorious. Glorious. Lots of ammo. You will also notice I'm not going to grab everything. That's... My other character is so overweight, it's not even funny. Well, it is, kind of. But ammo is something that I will always collect, because with the books, as we've seen, you can have another weapon, and I actually recommend everyone go and get another pistol, because the ammo amount there is not enough. You will run out. So go and buy a pistol before you leave this place. Not that we're going to leave anytime soon. Right, let's go back and talk to the orange. And we will save it just in case. A middle-aged woman gives you a friendly smile. Hello, please sign this petition to forbid these horrible entertainments? Criminal. Notice a tattoo on her neck, meaning that she was a convicted murderer. Ask if it were the game. Ask if it were the game to blame. Sure. She gives you an insulted look. What does that have to do with the topic? Don't waste my time. Ooh, okay. Bit of a bitch. No, I'm not going to load it up. I'm going to try as hard as I can not to save scum this too much. There will be a little bit here and there, but not too much. Who are you? To be honest with you, look, we've already got 2,000's worth of bloody relics. Oh, you get so much money so quick. I should just stop grabbing. Have we already got 12? Jesus. Oh, we do have more meds. Oh, it's because it's on my belt. Gotcha. Okay. Two blacks, a man and a woman, are sipping beer on the couch in front of the television. They are watching a recording of a baseball game. The Huskies against the Crystal Sand Rogues? I don't know what that word is. Hollow-denned heads? The Roguers... Runner seeks the base. Oh, it's just baseball. Telling you about the baseball game. Or is it Rogues? No, I think it's Roguers. Roguers. Chance to black. Rivlimlickley. No. Rhythmically. No. Rhythmically. I swear I'm saying that word wrong. With rhythm, when you're doing something with rhythmically? Yeah, oh, I'm moving on. Punching the air above his head. Find out what they're watching. Okay. Say that the Bush League is for... don't know. And one should be cheering for the Rangers. Or move away. Let's just chant. Glued to the screen, the female guard claps one hand on the sofa cushion next to her. A fan too. Crush it here, let's watch. Say that as a true fan you deserve the centre of the sofa. Say that fan chant was a joke, you actually prefer to... Answer that you don't follow sports but wonder why the blacks are watching the game. Say that I want the centre of the black gives you a... gives the sergeant sitting next to her a punch in the arm. Well, Joran, do you want to test Superfan over here? There's only one centre seat on the sofa. The guard with the name Joran on his badge reluctantly moves the bottle of beer away from his lips. All right, Superfan. What do you have to say about... oh dear God. Answer that it's strange to you that is still on the team. Say that he's a solid on offense but bad on defense. Say that is currently the coolest outfit. Too true. Do you remember, for example, that did to get thrown in prison? Oh, for crying out! How am I supposed to know? Say that he was for robbery. Say that Tim killed a man. Yeah, I'm going to say that he was a zoologist. So, I think that means he fucked animals. And laugh at your own joke. The black laughs, but you can see disappointment on their face. The sergeant scratches himself out so that no sofa is... oh, he stretches himself out, you bastard. Sorry, it's... a copt? And I think you are one fuck of a fan. God damn it, I said I wouldn't do this, but now I'm interested. Don't judge me.
Level -3, Garrison and Isolation Ward.
Don't judge me. Alright, okay. So, chant. Say that we're the super fan. He's the coolest. Say robbing an insurance company. Black laughs but is disappointed. God damn it. I bet there's not going to be... the answer's not going to be there. It's going to be like, you should have found it out some other way. I wonder if it says in this bit. We expect the end of the game. The noise of thousands. No, I don't think it does. We want the center. He's the coolest. He killed a man. Evan moves over to make space for you. To be more precise, he beat some guy to death. I can't see that you're in the loop. I can see that you're in the loop. Offers you a beer. What a firecracker. That's what I call a real fan. Here, get pissed. You sit down on the couch near the Blacks and watch the rest of the match, sipping a cold beer. As expected, the thingies win. Surmises, that matchup was a firecracker. I can't even remember how many times I've watched it, and it never gets old. I don't suppose there's no. Oh, sadness. I was hoping we'd get like a we'd get like a +5 with Blacks or something, because we do need to. At the moment, we are at negative with Blacks, I think. Not so good. Have a word with this. Nothing there. The orange is scrubbing the floor under the tireless gaze of a Black standing next to him and barking out orders. The guard touches the rag with the tip of his boot. You're doing it wrong, Reiner. In response, the orange muffles roughly into his long grey beard without lifting his head. I'm doing the best I can. You don't like it? Mop it yourself. Or maybe you could train a monkey to do it in its spare time. Intentionally trod on the clean part of the floor as you move away. Oh, intentionally tread on the clean part of the floor. Continue listening to their smack talk. The security guard shakes his head, obviously annoyed. I'll tell you one more time. You did it right during the last test, but now you're just spreading dirty water everywhere. You're making circle motions, but you need to zigzag. Zigzag! The grey, bearded floor scrubber sighs. I had a hangover during the cleaning test, and my hands were shaking. But circles work much better, really. Interfere by saying circle motions are indeed better. Interfere and say zigzag motions are more effective. Interfere and say that moving the mop simultaneously is the optimal solution. Sarah's used to be a Mechanicus member, so optimization is kind of her thing. Both the Black and the Orange turn to stare as though you were an alien from a distant galaxy. The guard glares at you. Simultaneously? He replies, disapprovingly. Simultaneously? Ryder echoes, the rag in his hand dripping soapy water. The Orange sighs again and goes back to work, grumbling. Simultaneously, give me a fucking break. The Black points to the elevator. You'd better get simultaneously lost. Don't sabotage our work process. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Is anyone in here? No? Is there food in here? Can I perhaps steal some food? Oh yes, you do actually get... Oh, maybe you don't. Okay, never mind. If you wash in the shower, you get a bonus for a short time for being clean. And obviously, you know, you can... That's so expensive. That's quite expensive, actually. Although, all the items, all the food, they do actually... Oh, fried rat. Oh, okay. All the food items do give you bonuses to certain things. I don't know if I've got one. No, I haven't at the moment. So, like, you may have seen, like, noodle bonus, drink bonus, beer bonus, things like that. I just find a rat's eye. Oh, it's just the washing machine. Cleaning machine, actually. Never mind. Let's just have a look. There you go. +1 charisma for... oh, really? For 10 minutes? I guess it was a bug. In my other game, that only worked for 30 seconds. Okay, so it just resets it. Who knows? Does this give us... I'm just wondering now. Oh my god, it does. You purge some radiation from your system. A small amount of radiation is purged. I like that. Ooh. We did. We did indeed. I can't get in there though. Sadness. Huh. Look through... oh, hang on. Judging from the warm kitchen odour filling the tunnel, you're right above the place. You can hear a distant chatter of a TV through the barracks ventilation grate. You can't get a good view of the kitchen. All you can see through the grate is the doors, tables and orange couch. Leading from the tunnel towards the kitchen are a narrow ventilation shaft ending in small round grates. As you approach one of the shifts, you stop and peer through the grate. Examine the kitchen. You see yellow shelves on the wall and hideous orange couch. You see wet vac, many plates with herbs, platters. The kitchen is like any other. Look for anything unusual. You give the space a careful look. There's nothing unusual except from the strange painting on the wall. Or is it a photograph? Hard to tell from this position. Check the door. Nothing really there. Check the table. Dirty lunchbox. Okay, sit and wait. Toos? Toos? You'll wait. You sit down and wait in the ventilation shaft and become lost in thought. The sounds of the door opening disrupt your thoughts. Someone arrives in the kitchen. You can see only a vague, shadowy figure through the grate. You get closer as if you want to study the person. Crawl up and look through the grate. Luckily, you were never the biggest kid in class. You're easily able to crawl up into the ventilation system and squat next to the grill. You have a better view of the kitchen from here. The guard who enters the kitchen looks really suspicious. His excessive, constant, he excessively, I have betray? His excessive meditations, I don't know, betray his utility? After carefully surveying his surroundings, he opens up a common fridge, takes out 2 lunchboxes and quickly shifts the contents of one box into another. Unsatisfied with the lunchboxes, he grabs a sandwich from a shelf and stuffs it into his mouth. Glancing about feverishly, he leaves as quickly as he entered, but you still get a close look at his face. You've seen this guy at work. You've seen this guy at the walk-through metal detector when stepping out of the elevator. Wait a while, crawl back to the grill. Then wait a while. Sitting and waiting for some vague thing to happen is no worse than what awaits you in the lively station. You examine the low scene and nothing happens. Okay. Alright then. So something fishy is happening with that guard. And I'm guessing it's... Oh. So is Yato taking food and then blaming it on him? Ah. Possible. Very, very possible. I will not lie. I will not deny. And I can see why. Let's come through here and see what's... Because this is pretty much the end. We're going to have a look at... well, not the end of the episode, but the end of this area. There's not much more to do here. Don't want the wood. Oh, we can't actually use the showers here. Okay. Let's have a look. Do we have points to spend? No. I mean... Wait. Do I not have science at 25? No, it's 1 off. Oh. Well, I think I'm going to go this one then. And there are no other points that we can spend? No, no, no. Okay then. Okay. If there is nothing else for us to do, then we'll have a word with this guy. You find Nakayana in the same place. He's leaning on his elbows on the frame of the metal detector, surveying the area with a bored look on his face. Accuse him of stealing food from the barracks kitchen. He turns chalk white. He doesn't even try to deny it. Head in his hands, the soldier slumps to the floor by the metal detector. The guard gives you a plained look? A pleading look. Look, everybody steals. I just happened to get caught. Criminal punishment. Under the dome, the observers of the law is strictly monitored. Violators are sent to the isolation ward at the base to which they are assigned, and especially maleficous ones. Maleficous ones can be put in prison, but only after a trial. Okay. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Say that you won't cover up for a thief. Accept his offer. I'm not here to send a guy to prison just because he's stolen some food. Checking first that there are no witnesses, he quickly counts out. He just gives me money. Like, I do wish there was another option to be like, look, you owe me a favour. I'll keep quiet, but just stop being a dick. Who are you? Tom Jenkins? Should be Leroy Jenkins. But anyway, let's not go there, shall we? Let's not go there. I just noticed I got a little bit quieter there. I was sitting back in my chair. Let's just have a look. And see. Now, I've got the cleaning kit. I've got the electrical repair. I've got the mechanical kit. And yeah, you do actually need these things. You don't need the book once you've read it. Does she have any money? Next to nothing. Okay. Right, I did say that you want to get a gun, didn't I? So this gun fires 5mm. 5mm. Or do we get a rifle? Oh, I didn't realise that. It tells you its range modifier. See, look, it says 0 to 3 meters, minus 5. 12 to 16 meters, minus 10. What? Oh, this gun has no range modifier? Ooh, I like it. Huh. No wonder I've also been, like, destroying the enemy every time I come across them. I don't know. Fuck it, we're getting a rifle. Oh, how much does it weigh, though? That's a good question. That's a good question. I think it weighs too much, to be honest with you. It weighs 3.7. I'm already struggling with weight on my other game. So, 3.7. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. We're going to go for the pistol. And we're going to go for 9mm. 9mm. 5mm. Have I got that 5mm? Okay, maybe that's just a gun. Maybe that's just a game ammo. I didn't think there was a 5mm round. Oh, okay, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm English, I'm not a big gun guy. And the fact that we can't have guns over here kind of makes it pointless. Oh, do you know what? Let's take the soldier's belt in case we can wear it as well. No, I don't think we will. It's a belt. Yeah, no. It doesn't go in the belt slot, it is the belt. I guess that's it. I would like to buy a bit more. But they don't really have anything. I mean, unless I just buy all their ammo. Just for shits and giggles. Let's buy all their ammo just for shits and giggles. I know for a fact that we have so much money. Like, this isn't even going to come close. Ooh, a ramrod. Take one. And I want all of that ammo as well. Because as you all know, with me in these types of games, you can never have enough ammo. You can never have enough. Oh wow, I could just give them all my relic shards. That weighs 1, and that weighs 0.4. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the elements, the relic shards, shades, whatever. They weigh next to nothing, so it's worth keeping. Whereas the other stuff weighs more. So, like, I said, get in there. I'll keep the weapon parts because I never exactly know how useful they are. Ooh, I need another 250. Oh, a little bit more than 250. And then she actually has a bit of money, so let's see if she has 52. She fucking does. Look at that, people. Look at it. Beautiful. 52. Awesome. Look at all that glorious ammo. Glorious. Let's just sort it all. I have already read that. Make sure. Okay. Let us get going then. Yep, there's nothing else in this area to do. So we are going down to the laboratories and the medical center. Wow. That was kind of loud. First priority is to treat patients from any wing with moderate injuries. Then Silver Wing employees with any degree of injury. And only after that, any other staff with heavy injuries. Minimum effort should be dedicated to Orange Wing employees with cold steel or firearm injuries. Oh my god. So let me get this. Silver come before anyone else. So if a silver has a... That seems quite loud. If a silver has a bloody... like a small cut on their finger, they go before a black who's got a gunshot wound. Seems fair. Seems fair.
Laboratories and hospital.
But right, it is at this point where I think I will... What? Oh. Oh. Ah. So, okay, you know the black who we accidentally killed? Yeah. Yeah, he just died. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, yes, we will explore this area in the next episode. I certainly do hope you've enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to future episodes to come. My glasses are already digging into the side of my head, which is always nice, always nice. So yes, thank you so much for watching, liking and subscribing. Take care everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.